Oh.
Oh no, with takeover two.
Wide open.
Good. Yeah,
That was quick. That was fast. That was fast.
that was fun. Thank you.
There it is, King Jordan. Best two.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said, "I've been here the longest with the possible exception of the security guard. There was a ball boy who was here before."
Terrific. David, thanks. All teams tonight, Greg,
Ayo.
love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wing. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Giannis. Bucks passing it around. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Here's Paul. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Outside Holiday. Passes to Lopez. To the middle. Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. No good off the back of the rim.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
From 12 feet out, Paul with the buckets. Paul's got his second basket.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can GA take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Tes karir.
Jersey to drip, Lamborghinis to match, got 3 G's on the strip.
These haters beneath us as I'm lacing my sneakers. Season 16, Lamborghinis and Nimas.
It's always good to hop on, especially with creators like yourself. King Jordan 2K, where can the people of the community find you?
They can find me on YouTube at King Jordan 2K. And we live stream, we upload content every single day.
Love it. Always a pleasure running with you, my man. Tell your teammates what's up, and next time we'll try to score a little bit more than 7 points. That'll make for a better.
I'll be ready.
That'll make for a better matchup. We'll be ready. We're gonna do some hardcore training here.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Hi, everyone. Greetings. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Shaq, back in the day, you drew double teams. You made the defense pay by setting up your teammates with terrific passing. Which bigs now do you see following in your footsteps, in those footsteps?
You know, my Ben Simmons, former LSU guy, when he gets aggressive in the paint, they double. He definitely looks for his player. Listen, LeBron James is the best passer among non-guards. Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid. Look, you got to use the others if you want to get to that next level.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Russell. And it's Culver in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Junior. And it's Simpson in at the shooting guard position. James outside. To the paint. Here's Junior. Makes it off the glass.
Yes, the defense sees James with the ball and assumes he's a shooter. But you know him. He exploits the defense to always find that assist.
Pass to Towns. That shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
More and more teams going to small ball, but Shaq, we still have big guys who affect winning because they throw their weight around inside. They make their presence known. Who leads the way when you think of that group?
Greek Freak, Andre Drummond, Joel Embiid, Rudy Gobert, Clint Capella.
How do you come up with these names so quickly?
Listen, I am still the reigning president of the Big Man Alliance.
You are.
Anything big
you
man,
know.
I know. All these guards and foo-foo pick and pop players, I don't know who they are. When it comes to the BMA, the Big Man Alliance, I am still the reigning president.
Oh, man, look at that. Using his speed and athleticism to perfection. Russell, love it when he attacks the basket.
Simpson, the pass to Davis. Dishes it to Junior. Chalk up 2 there. Junior's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Edwards, coming off a solid outing against Portland.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And you look at the news every day, so much division. Commissioner Adam Silver has talked about basketball and sports really in general as a unifying force. And Shaq, it definitely does bring us together.
You know, the NBA is a melting pot. It's not about where you're from or what language you speak. It's all about teamwork, discipline, and respect. And I've always said there's 2 things, despite what you have going on in the world, especially stressful, there's 2 things that'll shut all that down: music and sports.
They always do it. But isn't it great to be associated with the league that is on the forefront of those kinds of things?
I don't know about that, but it's great to be associated with you and Greg.
Oh,
isn't
how
that
nice
sweet?
is that? Yeah.
I mean,
I've been waiting to come down here for years.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Kenny and Ernie. Ha, 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 ha.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Shaq, something fans are always curious about. They see the huge contract that can put pressure on a young man, suddenly being able to buy whatever he wants. I mean, that's a pretty interesting topic.
Yeah, you know, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people assume that you have more money than you really do. Just want you to remember one word: FICA.
And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Junior.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Graham kicks to Beasley. Here's Towns. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You're right. He take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Rubio against Graham. Here's Towns. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Possessing the touch from there. I like when Towns shows off that smooth mid-range game.
The pass to Harrell. The shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Graham. Last time 14 points for him. Here's Towns, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer, Graham. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers. Count it. Junior's got 13 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Here's Towns, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marc Gasol.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And so he hits both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very smooth touch on the stroke.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 9. Recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some off-season work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
The talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of, oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. You think back, some of the best centers ever to patrol the paint wore a Lakers jersey. And go right on down the line, Shaq. What did it mean to carry on that big man tradition with that franchise?
Well, I knew no matter what I did at the Laker franchise, I was going to be number 4. George Mikan, rest in peace. Wilt Chamberlain, rest in peace. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, just wanted to be in those categories, and I think I am number 4.
Well, you're humble, but, I mean, there's very little separation with those 4 players.
Listen, at the
putting
end
Shaq
of the day,
in that group, right?
Shaq's
Come
an
on.
all-time great,
Absolutely.
and he knows it. But in all fairness, as are those guys. And I always tell people it's not fair to try to compare eras. You can only dominate what's in front of you, and all 4 of those guys have dominated.
I like that. I'm going to have to.
You can use that.
I'm not going to use it. I'm going to take it.
No, that's already patented.
No. Well, I own the patent company.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. We know a big part of the center's job is rim protection. Outside the pivot, Shaq, who stands out to you in guarding that rim, erasing shots, blocking shots? Who's that guy?
Well, the name that comes to mind right away is Jonathan Isaac. 6'11" forward coming into his own as a defender and a shot blocker. Let's see, from the guard's point of view, Jrue Holiday, old school defender. Kent Bazemore, Derek White, they can all give you 40-plus blocks in a season.
You know who's pretty good, too, is McCollum up at Portland.
Yes, he's really good.
All the guys under 6'7" in the league, he's number 1 at blocking shots among guards.
Well, they paid the price for giving Russell a mid-range look like that. I mean, that shot is well within his abilities.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blow.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Junior. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Simpson in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. The Lakers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Free throw good, Junior.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Here's Towns, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And here's Russell, 17 points in the game. He kicks it to Towns, takes the three. The shot off that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Junior dishes to Davis, and the layup falls. Davis has got 11 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Passes it to Russell. And that one, good.
Well, he's always been known as a streaky player, and tonight, Russell's streak is the good kind. He's rolling.
James outside. Lakers passing it around. Simpson. Edwards defending. Feeds it to Davis. Shoots over McDaniel. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
You know, I want to talk about the versatility of Davis. He's a guy who can score, a guy who can rebound, a guy who can defend, and he always does it at such a high level.
Towns, the pass to Culver. Lock at 6. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
James kicks to Junior. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Simpson, and again it's the Lakers.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Junior. Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Russell. He's got 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Looking to end the run. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Junior. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Graham with the bounce pass. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Junior dishes to Rubio.
Yeah.
Hit from in close.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
For 3, Beasley. Rebound by Harrell.
Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Rubio looking it over. Junior the pass to Harrell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. They get it back, but they'll get another chance. Noel, good D by Rubio. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Junior, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Bring him against Rubio. The feed to Towns. Shoots over Kuzma. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and...
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 22 on the court for Minnesota. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels is out there with Culver. Then there's Edwards. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Towns. And he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Towns kicks to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Culver, and the shot goes down.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Lakers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Drummond dishes to Junior. And he gets it to go.
High effort play. One thing Junior's known for, his ability to outwork others.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Russell high post. Pulls it up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Russell's got 27 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Count that one.
Hey, that play goes about as expected. LeBron converts through contact as well as anyone I've ever seen in my life.
There's the pass to Towns. Edwards with it. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Out left to the wing. Shoots. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They double him with Russell. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Junior. Junior's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Kicks it to Junior. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Junior's got 39.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Towns with the bucket.
Oh, man, tremendous pass by Russell. Great at whipping it around.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis with the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Back to Russell. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up and in on the layup. Russell's got 32 points in the game. Junior the pass to Davis. Now Junior from deep. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
When I set them in the middle of gram, these gatekeepers up, and you old guys make me slip. They just take the. So in other words, I from crazy T like yo Titch. You was right about me's a. Ain't no diss tracks, I just switch. Then we move on and get rich. On this year, gone this year. Man, I eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year, ball like LeBron this year. Storm's got a platinum plat, but you man I got bronze this year. She said that I don't mean to intrude, but I love the smell of your. I said thanks, babe, yours too. Big Mac, I'm a real fly dude.
Ya. Wah, lama. Mulai terbang. Keren banget. Siapa nih? Cik, keren banget karakter. James Harden. James Harden apa?